Neighbors helping neighbors, even when they are separated by nearly 400 miles. How one couple is making a big difference for flood victims in Knott County. And after losing nearly everything, one local facility is getting some help replacing some valuable hardware. We'll take a look at how the Knott County Tech Center plans to use its 100 new computers.
Plus, now in December, it's going to feel more like early October as we head into the weekend. That breakdown ahead as Mountain News at 6 starts now.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
A group from Indiana was in Knott County today delivering supplies to their new neighbors, truckload after truckload. WYMT's Olivia Calfee was there.
Sometimes our neighbors don't live on our street. Sometimes they live 7 hours away.
And it's our obligation to take care of each other.
Joe Scott and his family live in Tippecanoe, Indiana, but became connected to Hindman, Kentucky after purchasing their bird dog from the area months ago. Keeping in touch with people in the area, they were saddened to hear about the flood.
We knew the storms had happened, and like most people around, we thought, well, everything's handled.
After seeing a post on Facebook that people still needed help, the Scott family and their church gathered some supplies and delivered them, seeing the devastation for the first time.
And Pastor Buford took us for a drive to show us the devastation. And my son was with us at the time, and he said that we got to do more. And he said, I want to fill a semi-truck and bring down.
Back to Indiana on a mission, making flyers, collecting donations, and in 3 weeks' time, they hit the road once more.
And everybody got together and started helping us to get donations to fill this semi-truck. Well, it went from 1 truck to 3 trucks. When there's a need, God will provide. And there was a need here.
Thanks to a connection that began with the bird dog, was led by faith, and strengthened by the flood.
In the Bible, it says we take care of our neighbors, and we feel the people of Kentucky are our neighbors, and we wanted to help them out in any way we could.
From strangers to neighbors, no matter the distance. In Knott County, Olivia Calfee, WYMT Mountain News.
The Knott County Disaster Recovery Team has been working with Scott and his crew. If you still need help replacing items in your home or getting your home repaired, you can visit knottcountyrising.org and fill out the survey. First Lady Brittany Beshear provided an update today on the Eastern Kentucky Christmas Toy Drive. Much like they did last year after the tornadoes in Western Kentucky, Kentucky's First Lady and Governor Andy Beshear announced a toy drive this year to benefit children impacted by the July flood.
A few months since the flooding took place, families out east are still rebuilding, they're still recovering, they are still hurting. We plan to be with them today, tomorrow, and all the days ahead as they navigate the process of rebuilding their lives. This time of year can be challenging, and we want to help provide some relief and definitely joy to those families, many of whom lost.
Obviously, the First Lady Brittany Beshear. During the update, Beshear announced several new drop-off locations and some requirements for the toys being donated. Officials asked that toys be new and in original packaging when they are donated. They also ask you not wrap the gifts so that volunteers can easily sort the items and families can see what they are receiving. For a list of drop-off locations and where you can mail donations, check out this story on our website. Several schools across the region were damaged or destroyed by the flood, with faculty and staff in these schools losing valuable equipment needed to teach. WYMT's Alyssa Williams was in Knott County to learn more about how one school is managing to recover and to see the help they have received.
The Knott County Area Technical Center serves the vocational students of Knott County Central High School, but July's flood left many wondering how these vocational programs would continue.
The bottom level that housed our shop areas had 6 or 7 feet of water in them. Classrooms are on a little higher level. They had 3 to 4 feet of water in them. So we lost everything inside the ATC. And when I say everything, I mean everything.
With the building inoperable, ATC classes are now being held inside vacant areas of Knott County Central High School, like storage areas and even old locker rooms.
we're making do. We're doing the best we can. I've got a great staff, got really good teachers that are working really hard to do the best that we can for our students.
And on Thursday, the ATC received a donation from the Louisville-based organization SOS to help their vocational programs.
Well, luckily they reached out and wanted to donate computers to our school so that our students can have that technology back and be able to utilize it for all of the classes at the ATC.
SOS donated 100 computers to the ATC and plan to donate 100 more in the next few weeks.
I mean, technology is very expensive, so to be offered a donation like that, it's overwhelming. It's heartwarming.
Providing valuable technology and hope to ATC students and staff.
We're in a mess like everybody else, but we're going to get through it. We will persevere.
In Knott County, Alyssa Williams, WYMT Mountain News.
Our sister station in Louisville spoke with SOS representatives yesterday about this donation. Those with SOS say it's a perfect example of everyone working together to help people recover from disasters long after it leaves the headlines.
Well, it has been tranquil weather-wise throughout the day today. Just a few clouds pushing in. We'll continue to see calm conditions tonight, but the increase in cloud cover is on the way as we head into the next couple of days. Look outside right now to downtown Hazard, a beautiful view of Triangle Park with all the Christmas lights in motion at this hour. 37 chilly degrees already. UVA-wise, the sun has set. 34 in Southwest Virginia, at least in that part of Southwest Virginia. They're all in the 30s in Clintwood and in Jonesville as well. 35 Middlesboro, still in the upper 30s in parts of the Cumberland Valley, but the 30s are everywhere except for Harlan. They're still at 40 at this hour. Pinpoint Doppler continues to see a clean sweep out there, and that's something we'll see through the nighttime hours, but I can't rule out a few more of those clouds moving in. It'll help keep us a little milder as we head through tonight. The details on when we could see a return to some clouds and showers in a few minutes. Steve?
Evan, thank you. New flood-related numbers were announced by Governor Beshear this morning during his Team Kentucky update. The governor says Kentucky state parks are now housing 154 people. That number is down from 360 on September 1st. There are 675 people in travel trailers, and 325 travel trailers are on site in 10 different locations. The governor said the Team Eastern Kentucky Flood Relief Fund has raised more than $12.4 million, and more than 41,000 people have donated. More than $10 million in federal funding will help repair damaged water lines in Breathitt, Knott, and Letcher counties. The money will come from the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, commonly referred to as the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law. The Division of Abandoned Mine Lands will restore water to more than 3,600 homes in Breathitt, Knott, and Letcher counties. Firefighters in one town are trying to figure out what caused a recent fire. It happened just before 12:30 Wednesday afternoon on South Main Street in Harlan near the Cash Saver grocery store. When crews arrived at the scene, they tried to get inside to fight the blaze, but were told they had to retreat due to the possibility of a roof collapse. Officials tell WYMT one woman was living in the home at the time but was able to get out safely. No injuries were reported, and the cause is still under investigation. A Southwest Virginia law enforcement agency recently participated in a buy-bust operation. The Dickinson County Sheriff's Office worked with the 29th Circuit Narcotics Task Force. The buy-bust operation spanned 3 months after police received leads of illegal drug trafficking into Dickinson County from Indianapolis, Indiana. Deputies say the subject of the bust was delivering more than $11,000 in drugs to a distributor in the county every 2 weeks. Police arrested a person of interest from Indiana and recovered meth, other drugs, and 2 guns. The street value of the drugs totaled more than $50,000.
Well, yet more showers and warm air on the way as we head into the weekend. The details on when they arrive in just a second. Plus,
one competition allows students to explore different business ideas and even pitch one of their own.